Talk about athleticism. Talk about dexterity. Wow, it combined to bring about the dismissal of Saim Ayub. He didn't score any run. It's 0 for 1 Pakistan.
Well, Abdullah Shafiq out very early. Process his 5th match, that average low strike rate down as well. He's a long time between games after playing in New Zealand 2020 and then playing his first game back here a couple of days ago, but he has now got 3 noughts in a row, courtesy of that duck 2 days ago.
He'll be nervous. He'll be anxious to get off the mark.
Oh, tight, really tight. I think that's out. I think he's hit. Has he hit his pad or has he hit the ball? Maybe it's an inside edge. He's gone upstairs straight away.
Yeah, there were 2 sounds.
TV umpire to director. We have player review for LBW. Original decision is out. And I check it's a fair delivery. Can we go with front on camera, please? Ball close to the bat. Can we check ultra edge, please? It's a flat line, no bat involved. I'm satisfied. Can you go with ball tracking, please? Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. Paktin, stay with your original decision. You are on his screen now.
Took his time, made the right call, and it was spot on. Abdullah Shafiq at his 4 in a row in T20 internationals. He is the first man to ever do that. Pick up 4 ducks in a row. None for 2. Well, an early entry for Tayyab Tahir as well. Pakistan are yet to have a run on the board, and they are 2 wickets down. And he's on a hat-trick is Farooqi. Taken one away from Saim Ayub, picked up an edge. Brilliant catch from Gurbaz. Brought one back into the right-handed Abdullah Shafiq. LBW decision going in his favour. It was a brilliant delivery. What has he got now? On a hat-trick. Oh, wow, that is spot on. There's an appeal. Has it hit the boot? They think it's hit the boot. I mean, no, surely not.
I think so as well. And for Pakistan's sake, it wasn't the case. And no referral. So, Tayyab survives. What an over this has been. What an over. Have a look. Yeah. Middled it. Middled it. Saved the hat-trick. He has his dander up, doesn't he? Farooqi bending his back, getting the ball to move in the air. No technique. And that's why 2 wickets for the left armour. When you move outside the line of the delivery and you have to play the ball around your pads, there's always a peril for you as a batsman to get out. And not for the first time we have seen Abdullah Shafiq getting trapped like before.
Oh, what a superb over. A double wicket maiden to start proceedings. None for 2. Azmatullah Omarzai. They bowled the second over. It's a pretty hard act to follow, a double wicket maiden. He too bowled wonderfully well in game number 1.
I'm interested to see how Mohammad Haris is going to approach the game from here on. He saw a couple of wickets falling in the previous over. He needs to show some responsibility. There you go. Forget about that. He knows only one way to bat. Go after the bowler.
You're interested. I hope that's piqued your interest, because that is on the up. Certainly not a half volley by any stretch of the imagination. It's ended up clearing mid-off quite comfortably. I know there was a moment of interest, but it's actually cleared him by a long way. Mohammad Nabi, the man inside the circle at mid-off. Boundary riders are at third and deep backward square for Omarzai, and that's into the gap as well. Lovely bit of timing from Mohammad Haris. He goes back-to-back boundaries.
Feast your eyes with that stroke. Have a look. What a delightful stroke that was. A touch of elegance, using the pace on that occasion, riding the bounce. Perfect stroke from Mohammad Haris.
We hardly saw a ball bounce above stub height, didn't we, in game number 1? It was low and slow. I think 2 wickets fall early, but that's nothing to do with the pitch. Does look a better surface. I think he's got through that too quickly, hasn't he? Toe into the bat, maybe?
Oh, it was a brave delivery from Omarzai. Yeah, just committing himself on the front foot. When you're looking to play that stroke, working the ball towards third man, you need to move your back foot. It didn't. But the wicketkeeper did. Took it nicely. Oh, what a shot that was. Cleared everything. Top sound of the bat. You knew where it's going.
They're banged in short again. Looking for that length, but this has just got a little bit more bounce in the surface and coming onto the bat slightly nicer. Still not overly short, but the pace of the ball allowed Mohammad Haris just to swing through the line.
What he has done well in this over, Mohammad Haris, after attacking the bowler when he was looking to pitch the ball outside the off stump, force the bowler to bowl within the stumps, and that's his strength. Now he's riding. Mohammad Haris, change of field, mid-on pushed back. Fuller delivery might be. Worked away for a single. That's good. That is good from Haris.
Well, it's been hard to get that team down from the high they were on a couple of nights ago, but they started very well for the wickets tonight. That's in the gap again. Lovely timing. My word. It's Payab this time. Should pick up 3. And get himself off the mark. An over that cost 18. It's 18 for 2.
Here's the evidence. The batters are trusting the pace and the bounce of the pitch. And that's why you see those strokes from the batters on the up. And showing a lot of control.
Double wicket maiden to start, then 18 from the first over, bowled by Omar Zai. Rightly so, Faruqi getting another. The slip in place. Because Ibrahim Zadran. Pace and bounce.
He looks an organised player, Tayyab. Yeah, Abdullah Shafiq has had his struggles in this series. And he's been picked up by the bowlers. Left before wicket.
Outside leg. The right shot has just had a swing and a miss. And I think the option was okay. Well, Abdullah Shafiq back into the side after a decent PSL. First game, one that nipped back, hit high on the pad, but was crashing into the stumps, and that one just bang in the middle of leg stump. Good decision too. Very good decision in the end by Ahmed Shah Pakistan. Number 3's been a real issue for Pakistan in T20 internationals. The average is just 17 from 27 innings in the last year, and the strike rate's just 110. That's from all the number 3s that Pakistan have tried, whether they be Fakhar Zaman or Abdullah Shafiq. Mohammad Haris has tried. You've got such good combination at the top with Babar and Rizwan. But that is a big issue, isn't it, when you look at that? I mean, Surya Kumar Yadav stands out right at the top. Kane Williamson at times has batted 3 for New Zealand. Bangladesh, Shakib has batted 3 at times for them. South Africa have been very good, but Pakistan right down the bottom there really struggle with a number 3.
It's an important position, especially in a T20 game. If your openers fail, you have to give momentum to the innings. And if there is a partnership, you have to carry on that momentum. Chance. Oh, direct hit was needed. What an effort from Naveen.
Yeah, brilliant from Naveen. A little back flick as well. Would have been gone. Would have been absolutely gone. Have a look at this. Brilliant work. Wasn't far away either.
Oh, these fielders are high-tailed, aren't they? Full of energy. And prepared to missed out. It was a rare, ordinary delivery from the left armer, Faruqi.
Yeah, you talk about batting three. It is tough, Amir, isn't it? Because you're in nice and early sometimes, which gives you a good option. But I still think batting 1, 2, and 3 in T20 cricket is the easiest time to bat. Just depends when you get in and what the state of the game is if you're batting at number 3. More often than not, in Pakistan's instance, you've been coming in quite late in the piece because the opening combination has been so good.
Yeah, we'll expand on this during the next over.
Can't get it through, so another very good over from Faruqi, 19 for 2. Well, nice to get you on this number 3 situation then. Where are you at with it, and who do you think should bat number 3?
See, where Pakistani selectors have misconstrued this. You know, yes, you can have a middle order batsman who can play fast bowling better, can be promoted to open the innings. But when you talk about openers coming at number 3 or number 4, it's a different ball game altogether, because openers, they are so used to putting on their pads and go in and start to think about how to go about the bowlers, get the measure and go and do a better job. But when the openers are made to sit, there's so much goes in the head of that batsman and get confused at times. So what Pakistani selectors need to do, they have to identify somebody who's a natural number 3 batsman. We've been experimenting too much. Good call.
Well, I think you've got one of the best number 3s in world cricket, but he opens. And that's a problem. So I would rather see a Harris or a Saeem Ayub or someone at the top of the order, and I'd rather see Babar at 3, because he's the best player. Hands down.
He is, but at the moment he's doing such a good job.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
Strike rate wise,
I don't care about the strike rate.
Well,
What I look for is the average. I look for the average. You know, if you talk about the best players in 20 formats, starting from Chris Gale to AB de Villiers and all that, what is the strike rate between 135 and 37?
158.
Who's?
Chris Gale.
Chris Gale. Yeah.
Okay.
And
AB de Villiers 145.
137. International cricket.
Okay. What's Bubba's?
Last I checked. So the thing is, what you need to do with these two openers, you need to find a couple of in the middle order to take those starts and turn it to something substantial. It hasn't been happening.
Edge this time and gone. There's another one. And this time, it is Naveen ul Haq who picks up the wicket.
I was very short from Harris again. Once again, forgot to get to the point of the ball. His foot was through extra cover. Pay the price. Had to pay the price. Brisk start from Harris. Ended. His contribution 15. It's 20 for 3.
Imad Wasim is the new batter. Average just 13, strike rate of 133. That doesn't talent either. He was very good. He was the lone ranger for the Karachi side in the recent PSL. Batted beautifully. Oh, it's lovely. What a start that is from Imad.
It was a gorgeous first delivery. He faced. Yes, it was a half volley, no doubt about it, but needed to be put away. He was in a good position, offering full face of the bat and farmed the gap. He's off the mark in style, Imad Wasim.
We're going to continue this conversation because I like it. I think it's good debate around the three position. And you got anyone in mind?
There are plenty, but they need to be tested. You know, just to expand that point we were trying to make, you know, when you're a selector, you select a side on averages. You know, you see the averages of the player and you have the averages of the bowler. You have to have a winning unit, not the strike rate. It's the averages which are important.
I think there's a lot of boffins around the world who are just going to disagree with you wholeheartedly, who pick their teams on strike rate only. We'll come back to it next over. 25 for 3.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Keep pressure, boys.
25 for 3. And first sign of spin.
1-1.
Right, now I need some names. I need some names from you. Come on. Who's going to bat 3?
Don't ask me to do that. I think I need to throw a red herring to the conversation right now.
I mean, we've just been, you know, the recent PSL, and I'm thinking about the number 3s at the PSL. Who were the good ones that... Riley Rousseau, but you can't pick him, unfortunately. Abdullah was good. I think he deserved his selection here. He really did.
You know what the support staff need to do with Abdullah Shafiq? Identify why he's getting leg before. His arc of the bat is not correct. So somebody has to give him that information to be able to perform better. That was a brilliant hit from Imad Wasim. Oh, I like the way he's batting, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, it's nice. Waited for one just to drift in on his legs. I like it. Could have been the wrong one as well, but it's not going to turn anywhere near as much on this particular pitch.
Yeah, I didn't try to overhit the ball, just guided the ball into the gap. showing his experience. Imad Wasim, this is good. After picking up the boundary, he just worked the ball into the gap, rotated the strike.
One thing we can say, Amir, I'm sure we can agree on, is that these opportunities come very few and far between. When you've got the quality of Bubba and Rizwan, who sit out a tournament, or sit out a 3-game series, the opportunities for Saeem Ayub and Tayeb Tahir and Mohamed Harris, they don't come around very often. They haven't made the most of them just yet.
So you agree? They did
I
make
agree
a difference.
they haven't made the most of them. Oh, they're both in my team. Don't worry about that. They're both well and truly in my team. I think they're both terrific players. It's just, could one of them bat at 3? Could one of them? I don't know. I'm glad I'm not a selector. That'll be wide, I think.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree. And I feel where you're coming from. But at the moment, I'm a believer. If something isn't broken, do not try and fix it.
Hey!
A decent over. 5 down is 33 for 3.
Now another initial scare for Pakistan, losing 3 in the power play. And a change in the batting order as well, holding Azam Khan, sending in the informed left-hander Imad Wasim. Probably not a bad idea, that. You'd expect that from Captain Shadab Khan. He's been doing that when he's got control of captaincy. He likes to shuffle things around. I've got Tina Moyo. Tina, welcome to Sharjah. Welcome to the series.
Thanks a lot, Sikandar. Welcome to everybody who has joined this telecast around the world. Yeah, looking forward to another exciting match in the series. The same problem that happened